for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Allen. And isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Allen on 3rd down. Brought in by Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At their 49-yard line.
Now Allen. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Taking a shot deep here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the game off right with a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Give him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Algier on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Commanders going field goal here. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Hardy on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bills, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And he's already kicked off this game with a touchdown. Plenty of time to add another as he sits among the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns this season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try the right side with Cook. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. The Bills with a punt team out there.
It's 4th down. The Bills take over 1st and 10. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Not sure what possessed them to do this. It looks like they're lining up to punt inside the red zone. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Here comes the Washington offense after the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. It's this one to Tyler Algier. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
He's making a bid for it. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running right is Algier. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Connects with his back, Algier. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They give to Algier from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. He's signing for it.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. Drops this one off to Harris. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
Daniels now. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
For 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. from the pistol to Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is second down. It's Allen out of the pistol. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready!
Play action now with Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Ready!
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Daniels back to throw. Completed left side to Samuel. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
A gain of 7 yards.
Daniels throwing on third. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Commanders ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Allen to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. They'll throw third and long. Gets everything he has under this one. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10. Here's a handoff for Algier. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Let's go.
Now Daniels to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Check.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. A run from Algier to start this half. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tight end going in motion right. Daniels. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He's keeping it. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the red zone on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another one for Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Allen on third down. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be third and long.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Bills set to take over offensively. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll start with a give to Davis. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now, Allen. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the Commanders' 40-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Gets this one to Pierce. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Handoff here to Davis. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Look out.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's on target to Pierce. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He brings it in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills jump in front now by 5.
Bills 14, Commanders 9. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Ready? Liking 18.
Daniels now on 1st down. On the screen, this is Harris. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down carry for Algier. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd down, back to Algier they go. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hey, check that.
One drawn up here for Daniels. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Send a tight end in motion. From the gun, they go with Algier. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this two-point attempt.
Here we go.
Commanders will line up for the two-point
All right, they're
conversion.
going to throw for it. From the pocket, looking for... And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that two-point try.
Commanders 15.
Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You got to take the shot at going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Makes the score Bills 22.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Rolling on first down, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here he is to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Washington first down.
Now a handoff to Algier. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
He'll look to throw it. He takes it himself. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Commanders first down. 1st and goal, Washington.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, decision coming up for him now. Not much luck trying for two. This time, they'll send out the kicking team. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of two. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
13 yards on the play.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Here he is to throw. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at 4th down. Their punter making his way out now.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Algier. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready,
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Tyler Bass
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Returning it from the 4. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they fought hard, not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. First throw of overtime. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First drive of overtime and a little risk of stalling out now. Got to get 4 here on 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. And this is away, wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now they're... Offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes the stands, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Throwing here, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. But they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. This is Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen setting up to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
For the Bills field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. Third down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there. To throw. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. It all came down to the situation they hoped for. Brock, ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it. He came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job. And in this moment, he was that dude.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.